Okay, we have a washer that is not agitating, and it's actually the top agitator that was not working. As you see here, I have it all taken apart. Valley is here to assist me, and we're going to put this together. Now there's the bottom agitator, of course, and there's the top agitator. Between those two pieces, this spacer goes between the two pieces. And then there's this piece that holds what they call dog ears or doggets. Those doggets actually go in the underside of this piece. And it holds the doggets in place. The doggets are what causes these little pieces make it agitate. If you see there, they actually have little grooves on them, little notches on them. Those notches catch on to those grooves inside the agitator to make it rotate, agitate. So the challenge is to get these dog ears put inside of this piece, which you put them in upside down, and then you have to flip it over. And that's how I've been instructed in the past by plumbers, or washer repair guys rather, in how to fix this. But today I found out some new information. Now, here's what happens. The dog ears wear off. They chip apart. I don't know if you can see that. They chip apart and they wear off, and so they can't catch. And then this piece, the spacer, it wears down. And where's that? These little pieces right here, see, this one's worn off, and there was a place around here somewhere that it was split in half. Yeah, right there, you see it's split in half. I could probably get more use out of this, but this piece was like $4 including taxes. The dog ears were like $4 including taxes, and they're made in the USA, so that's even better. So now I found out some new information today, so we'll see how this works. We're going to put the dog ears in place just like that. I don't have anybody to record for me, so I'm having to try to do this. But I mean, this is saving me. This cost me less than $9, and this little repair of my top load 25-year-old washer should get me more years out of it. The last time I did this repair was 5 years ago, and that was the first repair I'd ever had to do. Now, what's going to take place is I've got to take this and put it up inside of this. So I got to turn the agitator upside down. So let's see if I can kind of show it this way. So I got to take this, and it's got to go up. The agitator has to go upside down so that this piece goes up inside of it. Yeah, like that. That was much easier than when I fixed it the last time 5 years ago. Now let's see if I can get the rest of this done. This piece goes onto the main agitator here. You see there it has a groove, and that groove, there's a piece there that it just sits on. Right? So it just is a spacer, keeps friction from occurring between the bottom agitator and the top agitator, which we can now put on. Now I have to do this very carefully so as to not bump the dog ears out of position. So this can be a bit of a challenge, but because if it pushes up, then the dog ears become dislodged. Okay, yeah, like that. So let's try this again. Get the spacer, put it back on. Let's see if I can do this with the other hand. Okay, again, I've got to make sure that the dog ears don't become dislodged. And to think that I could make some serious money doing just this repair on old washers. I gotta find that space. Gotta find that space that it hooks onto. It's got to hook onto that same ridge that the spacer hooked onto. Okay, I think it's this way. Should be right there. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, so these, I don't know if you can see it, that little ridge that sticks out there, that's what hooked onto that other ridge. So now I cannot rotate it to the left because the dog ears are catching. Make sure all 4 dog ears are catching. I see 2 of them are. The third one is not. Why? Anyhow, so that in a nutshell, there. Now they're all working. Just kind of agitate them there a little bit. Now I have to take this whole piece, carefully put it back in my washer, put the nut with its washer back in place, and put the seal back in, and put my fabric softener container back in, and we'll be back in business with a washer that works.